Hi, my name is Bohdan, and today I want to cover the topic Time and Phenomenology by Jacques Derrida. Derrida has had a long and complicated association with phenomenology for his entire career, including ambiguous relationships with Husserl and Heidegger, and something closer to a sustained allegiance with Levinas. Despite this complexity, two main aspects of Derrida's thinking regarding phenomenology remain clear. Firstly, he thinks that the phenomenological emphasis upon the immediacy of experience is the new transcendental illusion. And secondly, he argues that despite its best intents, phenomenology cannot be anything other than metaphysics. In this context, Derrida defines metaphysics as the science of presence, as for him, all metaphysics privilege presence or that which is. While they are presented schematically here, these interrelated claims constitute Derrida's major arguments against phenomenology. According to Derrida, phenomenology is metaphysics of presence because it unwittingly relies upon the notion of an indivisible self-presence, or in the case of Husserl, the possibility of an exact internal adequation with oneself. In various texts, Derrida contests the valorization of an undivided subjectivity as well as the primacy that such a position accords to the now or to some other kind of temporal immediacy. For instance, in Speech and Phenomena, Derrida argues that if a now moment is conceived of and exhausting itself in the experience, it could not actually be experienced, for there would be nothing to juxtapose itself against in order to eliminate that very now. Instead, Derrida wants to reveal that every so-called present or now point is always already compromised by a trace or a residue of a previous experience that precludes us ever being in self-contained now moment. Phenomenology is hence envisaged as nostalgically seeking the impossible, that is, coinciding with oneself in an immediate and pre-reflective spontaneity. Following this refutation of Husserlian temporality, Derrida remarks that in the last analysis what is at stake is the privilege of the actual present, the now. Instead of emphasizing the presence of the subject to themselves, Derrida strategically utilizes a conception of time that emphasizes deferral. Jean Caputo expresses Derrida's point when he claims that Derrida's criticism of Husserlian temporality in Speech and Phenomena involve an attempt to convey that what is really going on in things, what is really happening is always to come, and every time you try to stabilize the meaning of a thing, try to fix it in its missionary position, the thing itself, if there is anything at all to it, slips away. To put Derrida's point simplistically, it might be suggested that the meaning of a particular object or a particular word is never stable, but always in the process of change. Moreover, the significance of the past change can only be appreciated from the future, and of course that future is itself implicated in a similar process of transformation were it ever to be capable of becoming present. The future that Derrida is referring to is hence not just a future that will become present, but the future that makes all presence possible and also impossible. For Derrida, there can be no presence to self, or self-contained identity, because the nature of our temporal existence is for this type of experience to elude us. Our predominant mode of being is what he will eventually term the messianic, in that experience is about to wait, or more aptly, experience is only when it is deferred. Derrida's work offers many important temporal contributions of this quasi-transcendental variety. Thank you very much for your attention. See you later.